put on some, yeah, this is AI. This is definitely AI. So let's get this party started. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm trying to get the party started out here, you know? Someone's got to start the party, right? Thank you. I love my shirt too. No, no. I found this shirt. That's the that's the story of the shirt. I found it. No, this yeah, this could be art. This could be a painting. This could be, hey, maybe this is just a moment in time, you know? Maybe that's the art of living is to just have a moment in time. Capture a moment in time. That's it. Maybe that's it. Um, I'm all right. I'm here. I'm present. I'm alive. I've been drinking a little bit, just a little bit. Water. I mean, I've been drinking water a little bit. You know. I'm not trying, well, I'm not trying to look into your soul, but, it happens, right? Sometimes you see more than, sometimes you see a little more in people. Sometimes you end up seeing a little more, and it happens, right? You're right, I know what I must do, but I know what has to be done. No, I don't know. What do you want me to, yeah, let's talk. The stream is not, too many people have opinions and they're talking about something. This stream is about, it's not about anything, you know? It's, too many people have opinions and they're always referencing things and it was really exhausting. The stream is literally just about sitting in a chair, you know? It's about partying. It's about sitting in a chair. It's about getting the value of life. All right? What am I saying? There's a lot. There's a lot that you guys need to know. And maybe I can tell you all. Maybe I can tell you everything you need to know right now. I can cover a lot of ground, probably. But that's not what this stream is about. I got the glasses. I'm going to put the glasses back on in a little while. You know? I'll have to read the comments later. Yeah, man, I'm great. Everything's great. you know. Life is life is it's a dream, you know. It's so good. I I'm living the dream. Okay. I'm living the Nigerian dream. Hey, no, for real though, a lot of comments are coming in. You know, if anyone has something, I think my email is in the is on the channel. If someone really wanted to email me, you know, I'll look at it. If someone has something really earnest to say, something they want to email me about, you know, I could read that. It's gonna be hard to catch all these comments though, you know. Yeah, let's try that. Let's say something. Let's just be normal. Should be a norm. I'm a normal guy. Hey, I'm a regular guy. I'm a normal guy. Okay? Let's just say something normal. Let's just be normal for a while. Yeah, so let's see, normal things. Uh, no, I'm a normal guy. Yeah, let's just act normal. Hey, everyone just act normal, okay? Let's just be normal. Let's just, you know, let's talk about, um, let's talk about something normal, you know? Let's do that. I want to do that really soon, you know? Yeah, okay. Normal, let's just cover a normal topic. Let's start there. Let's start on a really normal topic. So, yeah, let's start there. Let's do that. I want to do. What time did everyone? Hey, I got a normal topic. What time did everyone go to sleep? Hey, how was your day? Hey, that's a normal topic. Yeah, I had a great day. Um, I uh, I had to return some videos. No, I'm just kidding. I got a few things done. Let's say that I got a few things done. Um, my neighbor knocked on my door today, and then I went to her house. I went to her apartment for a little while. Totally normal. She's just my friend. We were just visiting, you know. Just it's hey, I tell you what, it's good. You know what's really normal? You know what's super normal? Actually, visiting with your neighbors. It never happens. It doesn't even happen, but that's really normal, actually. You know. And then yeah, maybe you spend some time in a dark room after that. People should visit with each other a little more, you know. So yeah, let's. Where's the? Okay. I'm I'm a normal guy. I'm just here. I'm trying to party. Okay. So cheers. Just drinking water. You know what though? Let's be really happy about that. Let's be happy that the allegations, they couldn't prove it, right? So that's something to be happy about, right? They couldn't find enough evidence. So yeah, that's something to be happy about. No, look. I have high moral standards. I really do. I have very high moral standards. You know, I do. You know, very high, very high. I want to be a good person. You know, I hope everyone had a great night tonight. I hope everyone's wildest dreams came true. No, I have very high moral standards. That's a good question. Yeah, why have so much melancholy? And that's true. I really do feel that way. I feel that society is declining so much, and I feel like I can't really live. I can't really enjoy. I can't even get around in this society. Let me see. Okay, hold on. We're good. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm surprised. I've dropped this phone a few times, but I think we're good. Um, there is a lot to be. There is a reason to be a little bit sad, a little bit melancholy. I think the foundation is really off in Western. I think in Western society, the foundation's all messed up, and sometimes you just feel you can't really. You're so scattered sometimes, you know, and you feel like you can't even. You can't even get momentum going in your life, you know. And then when you do finally get it going, you know, it stops pretty quick. Or, you know, you just can't even get your life off the ground, I think. There's just too many there's too many forces working against us, you know? And and things are falling apart. So that's why I got the melancholy, because I think the civilization currently. Maybe I could try and meet someone, meet the right person, but you know, that seems impossible sometimes. So there you go. Sometimes it seems impossible sometimes just to gather the energy to get your life in order, get your life together, you know? Sometimes it really seems impossible, I think. And there's some truth to that. There really is that we're sort of in, the system is impossible. And so I think that's why I'm a little bit sad. I'm sure there's some personal reasons too. So we'll drink to that. Water. Let's see. What did you see? No, somebody saw something. What did you see, man? I want to know what you saw. Someone said they saw something. What did you see? I want to know. I want to read it. Okay. Interesting. Really? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, let's do some jokes, all right? That's a good idea. Let's so I have this idea. I have an idea for like a pizza restaurant. Actually, this isn't even a joke. This is just real. I have an idea for a pizza restaurant. Um, but all the ingredients are cleaning products. And what we do is we hire like the best lawyers. You know what I mean? Just the we well we make money from yeah. Never mind. It's a joke. Yeah, I was trying to do a joke. Um, yeah, let's go. I'll hop in the car. Let's go. Let's do that. You know. It's I'm trying. I'm still trying to go to White Castle tonight, to be honest. Oh, I got to no. I have a joke actually. So, um, uh, no, I have an idea for like. Okay, no, this is kind of. I don't know. My jokes aren't. I got have an idea for like. I got like a business idea. It's like it's a library, but it's also a pizza. Never mind. Forget it. Just I forget it. Let's, I'm a normal guy, you know. I'm a normal guy, trying to relax. You want a joke? My life is a joke. Yeah. You want a joke? Paying taxes. That's a joke. No, I don't know. My life is a joke, though. I mean, if it's not a joke, it's laughable, you know. No, I think this stream is about it. Really, it's really about education. It's really about learning, you know. Because here's the thing: actual learning is is not just based on knowledge. Just memorizing and different. That's all very limited. There's a deeper there's a deeper form of learning. You know, beyond it's beyond knowledge. That's what this is about. Because you know you fill yourself up with knowledge, with fear. You know you become ambitious and you lose something in all that. You know, you really do, and that's what they want. I think this stream is about resetting. It's about resetting. And being original. And it's it's about partying because a little bit of partying is okay, right? After 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 you get some things in order in your life and you have the right foundation, I think. And a lot of people don't. Well, there's yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. no, I think you can be really smart. You can be very intellectual, very smart, but being I think there's a learning that is a little bit beyond knowledge. You know, that there is something like that. So you're putting too much emphasis on ambition, knowledge. Um, Probably too much on your career. There's a learning that's deeper than knowledge. I think that's what this stream is really about. And then it's just about partying. You know what I mean? We're just here. I'm just here to party. You know. Got to party. I can't stop partying. You know what I mean? Actually, it's funny. My friend, this guy's my best friend. Actually, I haven't talked to him in a while because I moved. But his favorite, Barry Manilow, is his favorite. It's like his favorite, musician. I used to have friends. I did. Yeah. I think I am a little bit nihilistic, but just try and get to the truth, I think. And sometimes it can seem like nihilism. I'm just trying to. I read, I read a little Krishnamurti books. Other than that, last book, I read a little Dostoevsky, stuff like that, Been a while since I read much. I read a little Krishnamurti though. Yeah, I hear the Bible. No, yeah. I'm not going to read the Bible, but I think it's probably good to keep that around. I don't, honestly, I probably won't read it, but I want to keep it around because I think it's probably good to keep that around. So, I probably won't read it though. yeah, I think I tried to read it at one point, and I don't know, it just seems too unfamiliar. It just seems too, I think it seems a little irrelevant. And so, I don't know, the use of language is not very common to modern people. I don't have the patience to, honestly, I don't see the value, but I do feel that book has some power, right? Because that book is everywhere in the world. It's been read over thousands of times. It has a little power, I think, so it's probably good to keep a Bible around, but I don't think you don't have to read it. I think reading it is probably, it's probably a waste of time to read it, to be honest, but it's probably good to keep it around. Maybe it's not a waste of time, I don't really know, to be honest. But I think life is too short. Life might be too short to find out if it's a waste of time or not. Does that make sense? If I'm gonna read something, it's gotta hit me a little bit in my day-to-day life. It's gotta feel relevant in my daily life. And it's gotta hit me like within a few seconds. Like it's gotta hit me within a couple minutes at least, If it doesn't feel relevant, so I think there's other books that may have some value. But I really haven't tried reading the Bible, so maybe after a few drinks of water, I could read it. Maybe I just need a few drinks and then I could, try reading it. Actually, that might be it. The Bible might be great, but if you're sober, no. Okay. I think there's more value in reading like Dostoevsky. I think there is because these times, we're in modern times, right? And it's like the means of production have changed up something in our thinking, in our consciousness. You know what I mean? We're getting hit with so many things that we can't even get in our life, but we see them and we're aware of them, and so our desires are out of control, and we really can't get them in our life. You know what I mean? Or we can get a lot. And then there's a moral thing too. It's like you can hide behind a lot of things, like your bad qualities. You can hide them behind a lot of things in a society that really is producing a lot. You know what I mean? Putting a lot into producing material things. You can hide a lot of bad qualities. You really can hide from yourself. And I just don't know if that's really covered enough in the Bible. You know, stuff like that. All your bad qualities you can hide behind. You can really hide from yourself in a material. Does that make sense? I think that makes some sense. And if you read some Dostoevsky, you're gonna catch some of that. And there's other books too. So, you know, I don't know if that's really in the Bible. I doubt it. Stuff like that. But there's, you know, it's probably good to keep. It's good to have that, the Bible, probably. You know, because I think Jesus said, "Fear, don't fear." Perfect. Don't fear. Don't fear anything. That's really good. Just fear not, right? Just don't fear. Perfect. That might work sometimes. Yeah, Tammy. Tammy, you're always late. You know, you always show up late. Hold on. Okay, what was the question? Let's see. I didn't see the question. I I'm not listening to anything right now. Favorite song of all time. Dude, it's. Have you seen the name of the channel? What's the name of the channel? That's probably my favorite song right there. Search that song, On the Safest Ledge. That's my favorite song. Favorite movie? Backrooms. That's the first movie I watched in like over 10 years. I haven't watched a new movie in probably 10, 15 years. Backrooms is my favorite movie. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll play some guitar. Maybe. Yeah. I used to like, let's see. Yeah, my heart is broken. I'll say that. My heart's a little broken. Some of it's my fault. You know what I mean? And then there was some of it's my fault. But, you Copeland, yeah. Listen to that song, On the Safest Ledge. They know me. Those guys know me too. Copeland. I think they know me. Just listen to that whole album. You Are My Sunshine. Listen to that. Listen to it all the way through. Thanks. Thank you. I'm not. Look. I think. I am sad. Yeah. I think civilization is declining. I think we're in declining times. Okay. That's probably 80% why I'm sad. The times, and then some of my own mistakes, and some of my own setbacks. But I think these times are not great, honestly, and I think that's the main reason why. And this is not a compromise, man. If you listen to Copeland, it's your loss, man. That's a really good. It's not. We're not trying. I'm not trying to make a deal with you. I know what Bob Dylan brings to the table. You know. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I like piano music. Sometimes I don't even listen to real, like, I don't listen to rock music. Sometimes I just put on piano music, or ambient music. That's mostly what I'm into these days. Ambient music or piano music. You know, I'm a normal guy. I agree with you. Yeah, you have to get up and try to do your best. But we are in declining times, and there's just this. I think there's a sadness that's kind of inevitable. You know, there's something that you can't. I don't know. There's something that is. Maybe I'm missing something though. Maybe I could be missing something. It's possible. Yeah. have an idea. I have a wild idea. Hold on. I think this is too close. Hold on, this is too close. I think this is too close. I got crazy ideas. Now let's pray. Let's pray. Let's do that. Let's pray for. Let's just pray. You know what I mean? Let's pray for anything that's good and true. Pray for anything if it's good. Let's pray. Let's do it. Let's pray. You know? Thank you. Tammy, thank you. Yeah, I just gotta sit here for a little while. Just sit in the room, you know? Because here's the problem with the internet. It's too many people talking about ideas. It's too much. Can we just not think for a little while? No more thinking and talking about things. Let's just sit in a room. and drink water. That's what this is about. You know, people are caught up in ambition and ideation. It just goes on forever. There's never any peace, you know. So that's really what this stream is about. Just finding a little peace, like today. Really, that's what actually that's what it's about. And it's about partying, because I'm here to party. And it's about the Bible. It's about Jesus. It's about finding something true that has value, and but really it's about not not being another person with an opinion on the internet. That's really what it's about, okay? Another person with an opinion, with an idea. It's enough already. Have we seen it all? I want to read the comments, but look, if someone really has something that if they want to get through, I think my email is in the. I think you could email me if you really wanted to say something, or like work on something, collaborate. Let's collaborate, you know. Let's try and, you know what? Let's find alternative ways. This stream is about, this is an alternative, right? This is really alternative, and if something like this could catch on, it's very alternative. It could be interesting. So if something alternative, like, you know, gains some momentum, that could be fun. And but you need to know that whoever's doing it, they're not just out for themselves. Because a lot of the people are just ambitious. It's their business. They're just trying to start a business. And it's actually not cool if you're just business minded, just thinking about yourself. It's limiting. It's not I have a big movie idea. I have like a movie idea. I can't share it, but I can make it, and I can post it. It could be crazy. It would go crazy. Hey, no, look, honestly, if someone out there has a good video camera, I have a movie idea. We'll just post it on this channel. I don't really feel like doing all the editing and all that. It wouldn't take much. But someone could email me if they want to work on something. I have a really big idea. And it's not about personal ambition, but it's about putting something out that has a lot of value. So someone could email me if they. I really don't feel like doing all that stuff. Video edit. I can video edit. I just don't feel like doing that. And like, you know, all that stuff. Like we could make something that would probably be simple, kind of like back rooms, but it would require like nothing at all. But a very simple concept, you know. So I'll check my email. If someone wants to email me, go for it, you know. Or just about something on your personal life. You could email me. Just about your personal. I'd probably read it, to be honest. But it has to be minimum 2 pages. And you have to it's got to be formatted. You got to cite your sources and everything. So yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Tammy, if you're there, maybe you could email me. Are you single? Email me. No, I have a big idea, and it really could be crazy. Like it could, look, a good piece of art doesn't just it's not about, it should make money, right? But it's not about that. Can it sort of change how people, can it change something in a deeper way, really, you know? Can it change something in consciousness? I got the idea, trust me. So if someone, yeah, can it change something in the collective consciousness, basically? That's what it's about. I'll go live on the streets, I don't care. Well, I want to live, well, I want a roof, I guess. I do want a roof. Probably nice to have, it is nice to have a roof, right? But I don't really, I can live on very small amounts of money. I, I just wear the same shirt, you know? I only got one shirt. I'm looking at, hey, if anyone has another white shirt, they could just send me an email because I'm looking for another white shirt with the buttons and everything. Similar to it, I'm looking for another one. So yeah, if someone has a white shirt that they could, that'd be great. I was supposed to go to the thrift store, but I fell asleep. I should have been up. Hopefully we'll go soon. I can't give a, yeah. I can't give too many details away about the movie idea because, someone could steal it. And really should be the one to make this. I can do it by myself too. I'll do it by myself if I have to. But if there's someone that wants to work with me, you know, that would probably be more fun. Probably be more. Well, I could do it by myself, just with a phone. I can do some editing. I can do that. But it could be. It could. It's fun if you think you got something that could change like the collective. That could sort of put some kind of change the collective. It doesn't happen a lot. It really doesn't. But I got some stuff. I got some ideas. I could make it happen. So people, you can read a Bible or you can try and do something yourself. You can have faith in a guy, whether it's fictional or real, or try and make something happen yourself if you can. You know, go beyond faith. I would say try and go beyond faith a little bit and like figure out some stuff. It's not easy. You know. I think the Bible is about faith, and I don't know if that works in modern times as good as it might have worked in the past. You know, I don't know if it works so good in modern. Just I think you have to go beyond faith a little bit. There's this area of questioning. I don't know. There's a time to have a little faith. I think faith is good. Hey, faith is good at certain times, though. Certain times you need a little faith, right? But amen. Hallelujah, right? Oh, I had a friend that died. I should talk about him for a second, for a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Bend is back. What's going on? I know Bend. Yeah, we'll do a tour of the apartment pretty soon. You know. Now, I had a friend that died. I learned so much from. I learned a lot from this guy. He was a horrible person. You know, sadistic at times. Really mean too. But he had a lot of good qualities at the same time, or beneath all the bad things. He had some really good qualities. Sometimes I would say, I told him sometimes I said on your good days, it's really a privilege. It's a privilege to talk to you, you know. And I knew this guy for 3 years. He was in his 60s. He had a drinking problem. Um, I don't have a problem, but I really learned a lot. You know, I think I was supposed to meet this I think I was supposed to meet this guy. You know, he was my best friend, really. But on his bad days, you had to ignore him. You had to just. I even told him one time. I think he was trying to talk to me about something. He probably needed money or something, but I said talk. I said talk to me. When did he? I think I said 2 months. I said talk to me in 2 months, and I didn't talk to him for 2 months. I said talk to me in May. I don't remember when I said that. I think it was March. And I didn't talk to him for 2 months. But I felt like he learned something. Like, I hate to say it, but I think he learned something in that time. You know, because some of his bad qualities were just getting out of control. But I think he had some. I think he did have. He had a. He had a. He had a lot of love inside, though, beneath all the bad things, and I saw that. I could see that. So he died. He died in August. So, and I don't know when. I don't know if I'm gonna meet anyone like that ever again. You know what I mean? You just don't know. So I don't know if I'll meet. That might. I don't know. You know. You just don't know. But I'd be sitting in his van. We'd be talking for like 2 hours sometimes. You know. So that's another reason why I'm sad right there. Yeah, that's a good reason. I'm a little sad from that still, because I thought he was gonna be in my life for a long time. And then I had a little sort of relationship too, but she turned out to be a narcissist. And she's been calling me though. When I moved, and then she started calling me a lot. But I went through it for like a whole year, so I haven't been calling her back. But I try and find someone. I try and find someone. I try pretty soon. I keep trying. You know, that's nothing. You gotta find things. You know what I mean? You gotta. But my friend that died, I don't know. He was one of one. I don't know if I'll find another person like that. You know. Hopefully you can find like, you know. Hopefully I could find like a new random relationship or whatever. But my friend, I don't know. I don't know if I can find that again. I take those, whatever I learned from him, I'd probably use it in my life. Probably for my whole life. Frankly, yeah. Probably for my whole life I use that. Actually, I wanted to record him. He didn't want me to record him because people knew it, this guy in Chicago. And if they knew where he was, they might try and get him. Like he kind of got a escape from Chicago to where we were living. So he didn't want any. He had a very distinct kind of voice. You know, he didn't want anyone to trace him here because I think he had some bad karma. You know, I got some bad karma. No, I'm not thinking about the last heartbreak. I was all last year. I was thinking about the last heartbreak, but I'm on the other side of it now. Now I'm just, I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just on the other side of it. I don't know what's next. Yeah, I think you gotta find that love for yourself. I love animals. I wish I had like cats. You know, my neighbor, this guy has some cats. I wish I had some, yeah. Someone said jerk circle. Let's do that. You know what I mean? Let's do that. No, I'm just, let's see. I'm good. I'm great. I'm, everything's great, you know. I'm fine. Yeah, let's see. You know what's tough? Betrayal is tough. If you've ever betrayed someone before, okay, I'll check that song out. Ready for Love. No, honestly, I think I went through a breakup period already. I got out a lot of tears, a lot. I didn't, a lot of tears, a lot of emotion. I already did it. I can't really do it again. I did it for almost a year. Little, like maybe 8 months, maybe like 6, 7 months. Yeah, like 6 or 7 months I did it, you know. I can't really do it anymore. look, I think I did it, to be honest. I think I went through I went through a little grieving process. I think I really did it, and I got all these tears came out and emotions, and I think I'm on the other side of it, to be honest. But I'm really blank now, and I don't know what's next. And on top of that, my friend died. You know what I'm saying? So there was this woman, she was a narcissist, and on top of that, this guy that was my best friend died. And I moved, so now I don't know anyone here. You know? And I'm on my last shirt. This is my last shirt. So I think sometimes you gotta start over, though. That's life, you know, it's gonna happen. Sometimes you gotta start from zero again, and it's not easy, but you gotta accept the challenge, you know. Let me see. Oh, wow. Okay. Sometimes, sometimes you have to start from zero, and it's hard to, it's hard to get to the point where like you can accept that again, starting from zero. But I think I'm ready. I think I already went through it. I couldn't accept it. This woman, like this random lady in my building in the last place, when she stopped talking to me, I couldn't accept it. Because I know the feelings were still there. Not when I left, she started calling me again. So I know she was betraying her feelings. I know she was. But I'm getting to a point where I can accept, you know, starting over, starting from zero. And I guess my only problem is I need more white shirts, you know. I need another one. I need a few, I don't know. It's really hard though to get to that. I mean, it's not that easy, right? To just be willing to start over again, you know. You really can cling to the past and yeah, it's not easy to get to that point, but I feel like I'm back there now. I feel like I'm there, you know. And I'm just trying to party. Well, I'm trying to reflect. How about that? I'm really trying to reflect at the party. I want to party, but I'm trying to reflect. And I'm trying to understand more about daily life. I want to know. I want to understand what it's all about here. You know, I don't want to just go through the motions all the time. I want to understand a little bit, I guess. I do have to find new relationships, so I am kind of isolated, I'll say that. No, I'm just streaming right here. Yeah, life took a turn, you know. I'm used to it though. I mean, look, I'm used to life taking a turn at this point. I'm really used to that. That's really normal for me. It's normal, you know. Just if it could take a turn for the better, that would be interesting. That would be new. I'll say that. That would be new if it took a turn for the better. I was close. I think I was close in 2019. Life could have turned for the better. I was really close, but it didn't work out. I don't even want to go into details. That's true. I'm oh, I can ruin a party. That's the truth. I will ruin a party. I've done it before. I'm the kind of guy, I will ruin a party. I'll do it, you know? I don't try to do it. I don't set out to do it, but I will ruin a party. I'll ruin the good time. If it feels like there's something off or something that people need to know, people need to learn, I'll ruin a party. I've done it. I don't want to do it, but yeah. No, I'm sober. Most of the time I'm sober, but, and this is probably just water, right? So, yeah, but most of the time I'm sober. A lot of time I'm drinking tea, drinking iced tea or something. Might be drinking some tea, eating a bagel. Yeah, let's talk about something positive, you know? No, I'm sober. A lot of the time I'm really sober. I've gone months. I think I didn't have I didn't have a drink or anything for 6 months, just recently, you know? But I think for me, because I'm up through the night a lot, right? So I think sometimes it's good to have a little drink for your heart, if nothing else. I think it could be healthier just to drink a little bit. If you're up through the night, it's no, I don't drink during the day. Oh, you're drunk. I don't know. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. Let's see how long. Keep going for a while, but I'll be right back. Just just watch everything. Just watch everything. I'll be back in a second. yeah. Let's do that. Any advice? Some advice to not end up like me. Um, huh. Yeah. Huh. Okay. If you it, be a good person. Um, I don't know. Yeah. Try and be a good person all the time. Always, yeah. Be a good person. Follow your heart, and especially follow your heart. Don't be ambitious. Don't be ambitious. Forget about your ambitions. Follow your heart. Uh, and there's probably a lot more. Let's see. Choose the path of least resistance. There you go. Choose the path of least resistance. Do that, and you won't end up like this. That's basically it. And follow your heart. And don't be ambitious. And just take the path of least resistance. And you won't end up like this. You'll be all right. I'll be billing you for that too. I am going to be billing you for that advice. So expect something. I think I chose too many paths where there was. I don't really know. So I'm not sure. Some of my problems. Some of the things were unavoidable. Some of my name. My name is. My name is Barry. Uh, Barry Frid. Fridge. Frigio. I'm Hispanic. I'm actually French. I'm from France. Hold on. Dude, ambition will leave you really isolated. It really will. It's not worth it. You know, you know, it's good to try to excel. Can you excel? Try to excel, but without ambition, you know, because the ambitious side, it will isolate you, you know. I'd practice trying to excel in something without without worrying about the result. That's Ambition is really about the result. So if you can take more actions without worrying about the result, then you won't end up like this. All right. I mean, you could actually. I don't know. Either way, it's good to take more actions and not worry about the result. And try to excel without thinking about the result. Try to learn. Life is about learning, I think. If you're learning, then you know. Yeah, I think life is about learning, and it's about partying. No, I don't know. It's about learning, and but that doesn't mean suffering. You know. Uh, you want okay? You want to be in? Do I need an admin here? Do I need one? If I need one, yeah, you could be one if I need one. Do I need one? Do I need an ad? Do I need an admin here? Yeah, I'm not real. I'm actually AI. I came here to take down the government. I'm not real. This is all pre-recorded. Yeah, Bend. Yeah, Bend. If you want to be an admin, yeah, that's fine. Just send me an email. No, let's talk about some. Let's talk. Let's just. I think people need to know that their life is going nowhere. People need to know that. And just because your life is going nowhere, you could maybe you could still find love. I don't know. Maybe you could go somewhere. Maybe your life could go somewhere, and you don't know it yet. But it's not going to be in the conventional way. You want your life to go somewhere? It's not going to be in the normal way. It's going to be very alternative. If you want your life to go somewhere. But I think in modern living, our life is going nowhere. There's a fact about it. In modern living, where our life is going nowhere. No one's going anywhere. And it's good to realize that really soon, really early, and then you can make the best decisions based on that feeling that your life isn't going anywhere. No one's life is going anywhere, in modern times. So if you have that feeling, then you could, maybe you could find love and stuff like that. Maybe you can make some good decisions. Based on empathy. Live more based on empathy and compassion. There's actually more freedom if you have, with empathy, compassion. That's good if you have that. You know what empathy is really based on? It's based on realizing that, everyone's stuck in the same confusion. Everyone is. And no one's. I gotta move closer. It's getting late here. It's getting a little late. I move a little closer. All right. Let's see. I am drinking. Yes, I'm drinking apple juice. Well, I think people should practice empathy more, compassion, and don't worry about the result anymore. Forget about the result. Forget about your bank account. And try and talk to people. Just try and talk about, just try and try and get the value of living. That's it. That's really what it's about. Just get the value of living. I don't know. Your way of getting value might be different from me. Just try and get the value of life. That's it. It's actually not that easy. It's gonna be different. My value of life might involve sitting in a room or sitting on the floor. But for just get the value of life. And I'll send you the bill for that advice. And I don't think you can be ambitious and get the value of life. This is what people need to know. You really can't be too ambitious. I don't think you can be very ambitious and get the value of life. That's really what you need to know. One thing contradicts the other. So I, that's what this stream is. This stream is about getting the value of life. You know, that's what it's about. It's really not easy though. I think it's not easy these days to get the value of life. That's not easy. In modern times, declining times, it's not easy. To be honest with you, yeah, I might be one of the only people that can give, well, yeah, it's funny. How can I think it's getting late. It is getting late. Yeah. Let's see what happens. This is art, man. Yo, this is art. This is definitely art. This is an art project. You know what I mean? This is all about art, you know. This is about being abstract. This is about art, you know. Probably nature. I think the arts make me happy. Thanks. All right, yo, just send me an email. Is my email on there? It's all right. Send me something. You got a video camera? Let's work on something. I got a big idea. I got a really big idea. We can work on it. All right, send me an email. You gotta. I need someone with a good camera though. I'm straight, man. I'm very straight. I like the girls. Yeah, I have a huge idea. It could really, we'll post it right here too. Stop, just stop with that. Just, if you want to make something, send me an email. We can work on it, you know. I'm straight, man. I'm very straight. It isn't? Okay, it's on the safest ledge 1 at gmail.com. Okay? On the safest ledge 1 at gmail. Just email me if you really got a business, if you want to try to make something. I'm trying to make I'm straight, man. I'm very straight. I mean, sure, I blew a few sailors in the 80s, but everyone was doing it in the 80s. You know what I mean? There's a one on the safest ledge, one. That's what I'm saying. I mean, back in the 80s, you know, one, the number one. All right, now I think I don't want you to don't email me. You know what? Just leave me alone, okay? Wow, I think things really do get a little weird around this time, huh? All right, let's go and let's I play music. I got some other ideas. I got a lot of ideas. Yeah, I think it's too late for that, but all right. Okay, I'll try that. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Things are getting really weird and wild, and I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know who I am. I don't really know who I am anymore. Okay, thank you. Thanks. Um, there might be water. It's probably water. There could be some wine in the cup. I'll say that. There could be. It's possible. But it's probably water. But there could be some wine in there. Maybe I made the wine. I don't know. Possibly. This is water, 100%. I'm the art. Yeah, maybe that's what this stream is about. You know, thank you for appreciating. I'm just yeah, maybe I don't know, possibly. That's a good question. Yeah, probably, probably. Maybe I. Yeah, they live on the East Coast. I'm in the Midwest. I'm from the East Coast. I just want, I just, I just want my old life back. No, I don't actually. I don't. All right, thanks. I was just kidding. I don't really want my old life back. Thank you. I'm glad everyone cares so much. It's really, that's actually good advice. But I don't have anything. It's too late, man. I'm not gonna make a good husband. Well, possibly not. It might be too late for that. I'll make a good. Maybe I could find a good affair though, like a long-term affair. You know, maybe I'd be good at that. I could make. Yeah, exactly. I don't know about. I don't know about husband anymore. Possibly. Have to be in a different country though, because I don't like American girls. It'd have to be foreign. All right. I think Asian girls are good. Um, different background. I could see that if, but the problem is, yeah, I could see that happening. Maybe, you know, I could see South Asian. Yeah. Um, I don't want it to be about like, yeah, like I need I had I actually had a little relationship with this lady. She was from Laos, and I actually loved her. And then she turned out to be a narcissist. She kind of turned on me. I mean, I saw signs of it, but I like really kind of. So I just have to find someone else. Oh yeah, I told her. Yeah, and she, because a narcissist, she betray her feelings. I think she betrayed her feelings. And then when I finally moved, she started calling me a whole lot, and I'm not calling her back now. She was a little older than me, yeah. But I think I had to work on my I had to work on my performance a little bit. I was a little bit hit or miss, to be honest. is that? I don't know what that is. I think I should try and go to Walmart more and maybe just try and find someone there. Because the bars, I think the bars don't really work as good. Maybe Walmart, find someone there. I don't know, man. I mean, the bars, what are the options, man? Maybe there's a festival going on. I don't know, man. I'll keep trying, though. I think that's where people, I think that's where maybe you could meet someone nowadays, you know. Here's the thing, you have a better chance of meeting someone at Walmart than going to the bars, right? Yeah, I do need that. Yeah, that'd be good. That would work for me. Okay. I still think the bar scene is a little rowdy though nowadays. I think my self-esteem is, um, yeah, I'm from New York. I'm from New York. It's too expensive there though, you know. But that's where I'm from. Yeah, you go to the library here. It's sketchy. The library is not really good here. It's a little bit. That's why I really thought it through. I think Walmart might be the best spot. You know. I don't know what that means. I don't know. What does that mean? Oh, BD. Yeah. 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 Maybe. So yeah, some like a woman could talk to me and see that I got that energy, and see the value there. See like, hey, I'm not gonna go on a website, but probably not. No, look, you gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta be alone and work and just be alone for a while. You know, sometimes you gotta be alone for a little while, and sometimes you might just stare out the window and just look at trees, too. You know. All right. I think that's true. I think there's some truth that the girl will could pick up on that energy, you know, and just feel like, you know, the bar scene is like I can't relate to the people at the bars lately. They're just too I just can't relate to them. I think I've got to try Walmart a little bit. See what happens out there. Maybe just different stores. I don't know where else do people like. I just gotta try a little bit. I had a friend who came here, and we went to Walmart, and he hit up some girl, and I was surprised he did it. He just out of nowhere he hit up this girl, and it was pretty hot. And then it inspired me, and I tried. I think he hit up I think he hit up two or three girls, but and I tried one, and she gave me a good. She was from where was she from? Where was she from? She was from the Philippines. She was a little older. You gotta keep trying, you know. I was surprised. I talked to this. I did talk to someone from the Philippines. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the bar. Yeah, the bars are just. I talked to this woman in Walmart though, from. She gave me a good reception. I was surprised, so I felt like maybe I'm bringing my life together. Maybe I'm getting my life together enough where I could try. You know, 'cause you don't know until you try, and you got to see how people kind of. I don't know though. I think you got to test it out a little bit. You gotta. I think you still have to do something. You got to take some kind of action. You know, you cannot. You can. Okay. All right, man. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate your input and everything. I probably go to bed pretty soon too. You know, it's hard to it's too late, man. I'm stressed. You know, I'm stressed. I may not find it. I might not find it. You know, it's not hard. It's not easy to find these days. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll find it. Gotta keep. There's some depression. Yeah, little. There's some depression, I'd say. All right. Oh man. a huge idea. All right, let's talk. What do you want? Let's talk. Let's get down to you know. I'm great, man. Everything's great. You know. Everything's great. I can't share it. I can't share the big idea. This is well, the drink. I finished the drink, but it's just juice. It's 100%. It's a good idea, but I'm really not a good driver. I'm really it's not good for me. I can barely You want me to do some? I got the sunglasses. Should I go sunglasses? You know what? Let's do sunglasses. Yeah, we'll do some sunglasses in a second, and then and I'll probably jet out of here. Yeah, we'll do some sunglasses. I am a doctor. Are you kidding me? I don't need. I do need to see a doctor, but I am a doctor. I'm good at sitting in a room. I'm good at sitting at a table. Always been good at standing in a room. I'm a podiatrist. No, I'm not. I'm a doctor though. I am a doctor. I'm a I understand. I know holistic medicines. I'm that kind of a doctor. But I do have a PhD. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I have a PhD in naturopathic healing. So I'm not really, guys. I'm not really a doctor. Okay. I don't want to. I don't want to be a fraud. I'm not really a doctor, but I do know a lot of stuff, and I probably have an understanding of things similar to a guy with a PhD. But no, I dropped out of elementary school. Are you kidding me? Kratom's good, yeah, but it will stay in your system for a while. Kratom's nice, but it only lasts a couple hours. Well, it could last a while. It'll stay in your system though, and it's kind of, I think kratom is kind of addictive, and it can feel really nice. But actually, I want to try it again. I think kratom's okay, but the problem is if you're doing kratom on top of other things, if you're gonna try one thing, I'd say try one thing at a time. Maybe it could be kratom. The problem is if you combine a bunch of things, you know. Oh wow. I've never tried not being gay. I've never tried that. Here's the thing. If you just pick one thing and stick to it, if you want to try kratom, don't combine it with anything else because you know, just do that one thing for a while. I think the problem is like you can get kratom, then you could get um, gummies and different things, and you know it all builds up in your system. I think, and it's too much. It's really too much. So I would pick like one thing to test out for a while. Okay, thanks. No, I'm just a guy. I'm a normal guy. I'm a regular guy. I think you could. I think you could. I think you could choose one thing to test out for a little while, and then you're probably most people are probably gonna have a little drinking habit, to be honest, a little bit, and then maybe you got one thing that you want to try out. But if you combine things, I think that could be a problem. It's too much if you're combining a bunch of things. No, I don't think so. I think alcohol is you could drink. You're gonna drink a little bit. Most people, I think, in this country are gonna drink a little bit. I think the best drug. I think the best drug is just the air, the earth. You know, water, the wind, stuff like that. People need a lot more potassium. I'll tell you that. Hey, you want something good? Get some potassium. Buy up a bunch of potassium chloride and take that as a supplement. See how you feel. You want to, that's what everyone needs to know is get some, yeah, but if you get potassium, if you get a potassium salt, potassium chloride, it's going to have way more potassium than a banana. And people are very low in potassium. You should be okay. Don't take, yeah, you should be all right. But that could make a difference in your life for sure. Yeah, potassium chloride is potassium salt. All right, but yeah, but banana, who's gonna eat? You'd have to eat 10 bananas. You know what I mean? You'd have to eat a lot of bananas. You could eat potatoes and you get enough potassium. See, I really am a doctor in some sense, you know. You could eat potatoes and get enough potassium, but who wants to cook? You know, who wants to cook potatoes every day? You know. I would suggest just get some potassium salt. You can get it from the grocery store. It's potassium chloride, and you can put that in. Just take that as a supplement. You could put in a little like tissue paper and just you could swallow that. Yeah, I think everyone. Oh yeah, all right. I'm going crazy right now. Let's talk about potassium. You know, people need more potassium. Let's talk about that. Everyone should be taking it. Everyone should be supplementing potassium here. All right. You can get a little high. Yeah, you'll feel a little high from potassium. You'd be surprised. Yeah, but you could take a good dose. You could take a pretty good dose of potassium chloride. You'll be all right. You know, you take 1,000 milligrams. You'll be all right. Or 1,000. Yeah, you'll be all right. I think the wine glass is good. I think it's good artistic. It's good for the arts, you know. Guys, I, it's true. Midwest, there's no good. You can't find good pizza out here. There's no good pizza. I'm in a small town, so really not even good Chinese places here. Well, there's some good ones. There's maybe a couple, not as good as what I remember though. Not as good as some other place I had. Midwest is, yeah, the Midwest. I think it is tricky in a lot of ways. I don't know if I can find love here. I don't really know. I don't know, man. You know, can't find a good can't find a good pizza spot. Can't find love. You know, maybe I could find it. I'll find it. I'm just getting kind of lazy. I'm getting unmotivated. I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll make my own pizza and I'll find it. Yeah, man, things could happen. You know, anything could happen. What really could happen though? I'll tell you what really could happen is time will go by in your life, and that's what's most likely going to happen. It's not going to be a war. It's going to be time. Time will go by, and not much really changed in your life. That's the war. That's the new war on people. Time. Time is going to go by, and you're going to probably live in the same patterns, and that's the war on people. I think you'd be in the same fears. Well, you'd be in the same state. I don't know. I think time is going by. It's really that's the challenge, man. That's the challenge of modern times. I think time. How can you be free from time? From you know what I mean? Can you be free from time? So it's challenging though. Yeah, I think time is going by. I think that's what this stream is about. You know, time is going by. You know, and but you're still stuck in the same patterns, and you're stuck in the same conflicts, the same national identity, and time is going by, and the same pressures, and you just try and get more comfortable because time is it's inevitable. I think that's what modern living is about. You know, that's why it's probably good if you can find good relationships and love. If you can find love and good relationships, that's good. That's a good way to deal with time. You know, I don't think career is going to solve it anymore. Bank account is not going to solve it anymore. You know, I think Walmart's a great place, and I haven't been there. I haven't been there in a month. I think Walmart's a great. I think Walmart's yeah, I think time is going by, you know. And you know, what are you gonna do while time is going by? You know, pretty tricky actually. It gets tricky. I think. Yeah, I think time is. I think. I think time. Time. Something. I think time is going by. You know what I mean? And other things are going by, and you just try and get more comfortable. That's what modern living is. You're just trying to get more comfortable with all these conditions. That's what it is. You're trying to get comfortable, especially with time. But just being comfortable is not going to solve it. Okay? So, just being secure is not going to solve it. I think I really screwed up my life in 2019. That's the truth. I screwed up my life 2019. That's why I'm doing this. I really screwed it all up. I still can't believe it. Killing me inside. That's the truth right there. I know, but I had a chance to change my whole life, and I even left the country. I left the country, and I screwed it up. So I have to try again at some point. I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to really think about it, but I have to try again. You know, I was at the end of my tether. Like I was at my wit's end back then in 2019, and I felt like something was coming. You know, I felt like something was coming, like some kind of event. So I took like all the money I had and I booked a flight and I set up a bunch of things, you know. But I screwed it all up and I ended up back. I gotta try again. I went to China. Yeah, but you know, I was in my 20s back then, you know. Yeah, I'll try again, but I definitely don't have the same ambition anymore. Maybe it could work. Yeah, maybe. I can't believe I went all the way there and just I got fired. I really can't believe it. It's 12 hours. That's too much. Because I spent all my money too to get there. Um, I don't know. I just got fired. They could have kept me on. Um, yeah, there was. I'd never been a teacher before, so I didn't have any plan. I mean, it was so much effort, just so much challenge just to figure out how to get there. I didn't even think about how to be a teacher, and I'd never done it before. And I needed glasses too. I couldn't even see. I think I just rushed out. I felt something was coming, you know? I knew something was coming. Like, I didn't know it was going to be like a 2020 type of thing. I knew something was coming. I felt it. So I rushed out. I had a job. I actually set up a job out there. I got all the papers to be a teacher. But I went to like a university. I went to like a high, whatever. I'll try again. I'm not a professional. That's the thing. I'm not. I'm not the most professional. But maybe I'll try again sometime. But oh man, I lost a lot of wind in my sails. You know what I mean? I just lost a lot of wind. I gotta try again, I guess. Yeah, maybe I'll find a new boyfriend on Grindr. Yeah, maybe I wasn't ready. Maybe I wasn't ready to be a professional back then. Maybe I could try again. You know, it's not over yet, but it does feel like it's over. I'll tell you that. And maybe it's not over yet, but it feels like it's over. Really. That's a weird feeling, you know? it feels like it's all, it does feel like it's all over, you know. But maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm, I'm just living life, man. I'm just living life and daily living, you know, modern times, modern living, Western, declining civilization, and trying to get something going, or nothing, or just to have nothing going. Really, it doesn't really matter to me at this point. I mean, probably rather have something going. Yeah, that's true. I have got a roof. I have a roof. I got a place. I got a place to live. You know. I got running water. I got a white shirt. You know what I mean? I got a cup here, plastic cup, plastic can. So yeah, man, I got a roof. I got internet. Yeah, man, I shouldn't be sad. Who says I'm sad? Just because I'm not happy, just because I'm not smiling, just because I'm not happy. Does I don't know. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be sad. You know, maybe I shouldn't be. But I think these are bad times. I think we're in declining times. You know, maybe I screwed up too many things. Maybe, yeah, I keep trying, man. You know. I'm just chilling, man. I don't know. Am I sad? Or am I don't know, man. Am I sad? You tell. I'm a little sad. Yeah, I'm a little sad about the times and about my own setbacks. Combination. I'm a little sad, yeah. And my friend died in August last year. A little sad about that. And he was my best friend. He was this guy, he was in his 60s. So, he's from Chicago. I'm a little sad. I think this country is just dumb. It's just, this country's so distorted. It's dominated by the auto industry. Makes me sad. I'm a little sad. I probably gotta, I should probably jet out of here pretty soon. Oh, it's late. Yep. Time we got. My friend had so many demons and so many bad qualities. He might be trapped. He might be in a. Yeah, I don't think I'm spreading sadness. I'm just. Yeah, I think I'm just probably just keeping it real, right? I don't know. All right, thanks. I think you're right. I don't think it's as bad. Yeah. All right, thanks. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. I know. I know. Things could be a lot worse. I know. That's true. That's true. I'm still in an emo phase, and I'm getting older. I appreciate. Yeah, maybe I'll be a professional pretty soon. Hold on. All right, I want to talk to this guy. AM Israel Chai. Let's talk to this guy. He's calling people a loser. You know, does that make is that that just reflects you, man? When you call people names and stuff, that just shows that you're not really. That just shows who you are, man. More than it shows what I am. You know, you're saying more about yourself. You're saying that you're lacking in human warmth. I don't know. You're lacking something, man. You're not that good of a person, probably, to stoop to a name calling. I don't care. You can call me a name. I don't care. That reflects more about you, bro. You can call me a name if you want, but you're just showing who you are. You're showing that you're not a good person. Call me a name if you want. I don't care. You're revealing yourself to the world. Keep doing it. You're showing that you have some inner violence, probably. You have some things to work out. So keep doing it, man. Take it, just do it. Get it out. I don't care. I don't really care. Do you think I care if someone calls me a loser? That's your low class Gentile. That's fine, man. But that's your inner dialogue. Those are your inner feelings, man. That you're demonstrating that you feel superior to people. You're showing what a piece of garbage you are to the internet. You're showing that you're really having to figure it out. Um, you're showing that I don't know, you're showing that you're really not a good person. So, that you feel superior to people and divided, that's on you, man. So, thank you for demonstrating that, I don't know. I don't feel superior to people. I don't feel that way. Maybe sometimes I did when I was a little younger at times. I really don't think I feel that way anymore. I just feel more empathy and I try and be a good person and care about people, you know? It's really your loss if you think that's the right move to no, I don't play games. I play a little pool on the computer. I play a little table tennis. I could. I haven't played in a while, but I just want to go live in China, to be honest. I don't want to live in Dubai. I just want to go live in China. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go live there, you know. All right, yo, Dixon. I'll shout out your cousin later, man. All right. I am your grandfather. Nah, man, dude, I'll shout out Dixon a little later, okay? Tell your cousin, tell Dixon, give him my best, though, you know what I mean? All right. I'll probably jet out of here pretty soon. I don't know, you know. Honestly, I haven't had this many viewers before, so I don't know, you know. This is the most people I've had watching, so I don't know. I'm just, you know. You think I made it for real? Well, this is too long. This is too long, but I could. Yeah, I think we should go to bed. I think we should go to bed. You know, together, all of us. All right, let's wrap. I want to wrap this up. This one, I want to dedicate. Let's wrap this stream up. I think this was a good. good experiment. And I want to dedicate this one to Dixon. This one's for Dixon. And yeah, yeah, I got the sunglasses right here. I got them. I could have done it. I could have done it. All right, let's, yeah. So let's, I gotta eat something really. I haven't eaten in a while, so. All right, thanks. I appreciate everyone's input. It seems like people care a little bit, which is interesting. You know, I didn't realize that people would, damn, should I keep going now that I got the sunglasses? Yeah, that's nice. That it's interesting, you know? Yeah, maybe, wow, that's true. Thanks. I'm from the East Coast. Yeah, maybe I'll stream tomorrow and I'll do more sunglasses stuff, you know? It'll be crazy. It'll be insane. Yeah, you know, all that stuff really is toxic, you know? I am trying to do something different here, you know, just trying to, um, everything on the internet is pretty toxic. It really is, you know, when you boil it down and so. All right. Okay. All right, I'll talk to everyone later on. See ya. Have a good night. Okay. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Thanks for coming. I gotta eat something. Eat some. Okay. Peace.